This is the future.
It's been a long time since I felt that I am holding a powerful melee weapon in my hands. Earlier this week, I finally grabbed a nice Tenet Livia from Ergoglast. In case you don't know, you can get Tenet weapons by farming corrupted hollow keys on Voidstorm missions. You need a lot of those corrupted keys, but it's rewarding since the Tenet melee weapons are great. Just take for example this Tenet Livia with high status chance and critical chance, and the best part is, it has heavy slash distribution that makes you feel like you are actually slashing and hacking with a big samurai sword. I just hope that you have got one from Ergoglast this week, but if you did not get it, since it was on PC, or you might have missed it this week, then don't worry as Tenet Weapons has a rotation, and you Ergoglast might bring something better next time. Before we proceed, let's discuss first about what type of innate element would you want for your Tenet Livia. Do take note that this is a personal preference, but please hear what I have to say first. In my case, I have a Tenet Livia with innate toxin. Honestly, I don't care about the innate element of this weapon since I got what I want from it, and it's constant. It packs a lot of slash which is pretty meta, and on top of that, it has lots of critical chance and status chance, allowing increased damage to bleed procs, and allowing slash to proc more often respectively. It's the perfect slashing weapon right now for me, as I am enjoying a two-handed katana that allows me to deal massive damage in both fast and heavy attacks. We all know that we got Pennant and Tatsu for the two-handed Nikana variant, but they felt underwhelming for me. The Pennant is one-sided in my opinion, and does exceptional damage only on heavy attacks, while the Tatsu is more of a fast attack two-handed Nikana, but I don't feel the killing power of it just like what I felt from the Tenet Livia. Another reason why element don't matter for me on my Tenet Livia is that I'm modding for pure slash, and I'm only using this on steel path levels while farming steel essence, or I just like to do some endurance runs. Normally, I would mod for elements, but in this case, I don't since I have both caustic strike and magnetic flare to strip armor and shield respectively. Having Unaru as my focus school allows me to do massive slash damage and bleed procs to any factions in the game, not to mention that I can also do a condition overload build, with primer guns like the Seedo or the Kuvanuka with viral element to further boost my power. In fact, you can hit about 18 million red crit with a heavy attack in your Tenet Livia when you primed a target and proc a lot of status, then have a 12 times combo multiplier, and use a heavy attack on them. That's only the average numbers I get, and it could be seen from 2 or 4 enemies during a real steel path mission. I don't know how much more damage can you get from it when you have a full stack of status procs on an enemy. So for me, the best element for this weapon is only a personal preference. It only matters when you have a specific usage for this weapon in the game. The heavy slash distribution, coupled with high status chance and crit chance makes this weapon a perfect endgame tool, and in my opinion, having an innate element is just a bonus to do more damage from a condition overload setup. Before we proceed to the build, I would also like to discuss about its extra blocking mechanics. Blocking enemy attacks gradually increases the weapon's blocking angle from 55 degrees to 125 degrees. I tested Tenet Livia with focused defense and a 12 times multiplier, and turning slightly until it just barely continued to block. From the test, I got an approx 17.5 degrees angle to the horizon, and I think the Tenet weapon is currently bugged when it comes to this feature as the blocking angle are a cone of vision, rather than a straight up angle. Think of it as 3-dimensional, 90 degrees block angle would cover an actual 180 degrees vertically and horizontally, while 180 degrees would cover 360 degrees. Need further testing though, as I might have missed something from this. For the build, I'm using a 3-former setup for both fast and heavy attack. You can save up formal if you choose Berserker mod over Primed Fury by the way. Right now, I don't need anything since Relentless Combination allows me to build up combo really fast with how heavy the slash distribution of Tenet Livia. This allows me to build max combo in 2 seconds or less, use heavy attack, then rinse and repeat. I really love to play this way, and the damage is insane in high levels, especially if you can group enemies and proc a lot of status with a primer gun held. This is the best samurai sword in the game right now, and I would say that it's the best two-handed Nikana, and far superior than the Pennant and Tatsu. It's just an opinion though, as I'm having a lot of fun with the Tenet Livia. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.